Once upon times, in the south of Sumatra region, there was a princess who was called Princess Kemarau. The name of the princess is Princess Jelitani. She called Princess Kemarau because she was born in the dry season. Unfortunately, the mother was dead, so she became the only daughter of the king. The king is a wise king. The land he led was peaceful and prosperous. At one point, the country was hit by a very long dry season that was unusually long. Unusual.
How is it? Have you observed the country's condition this month?
Yeah, the country looks so sad. There's a lot of people complaining about the drought. They're running low on water.
What do you think? Should we tell to the king so that he can handle this?
I agree. Let's go to the palace.
On the way, they were meeting with other residents. She joined forces at the palace to meet with the king.
Hey you, where are you going?
We want to meet the king in order to tell him the drought problem to solve it.
Do you want to join us?
Yeah, I want. My fields are also dry because of the drought.
They walked into the palace. Upon reaching the palace, they found the guardian, and the guardian escorted them to the king.
What's the matter that you come here for?
Our apologize for coming, my king. Our point to ask you for help in resolving the drought problem in our country.
Well, actually, I'm also thinking about the drought going on right now. This afternoon, I have invited the astrologer together at the palace with the intention of finding a way out of this matter.
Well, Your Majesty, we will wait for your good news, and then we will take your leave.
During the day, astrologer who had been invited by the king came to the palace.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. What have you called us here?
I invite you with the intention of finding a solution to the current drought problem.
1,000 pardons, Your Majesty. We cannot find a solution this problem.
Then, who can solve this problem? How poor the people of my land are. They suffer so much.
For the limitation for knowledge, Your Majesty.
Then we will take our leave.
The astrologer abandoned the kingdom. Meanwhile, the king and his guardian gathered in the meeting room.
I feel so sorry for my people. I was unable to cope with their suffering.
My king, I have heard the news of a very powerful sorcerer. She was in a village far from this kingdom and very remote.
Seriously? I hope she can give me a solution. Prepare the carriage immediately. I'm going to head to the village.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The king immediately prepared to meet the sorcerer. After that, the whole royal family gathered.
Dear my princess, that will see a sorcerer in a village far from this kingdom. As long as I'm gone, I entrust my kingdom to you.
Alright, Dad. I will obey your orders.
The king immediately departed and left the kingdom. After a while, the king arrived at the place where the sorcerer was headed. After knocking on the door several times, the sorcerer opened the door.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's an honor for me, Your Majesty, to have come all the way to my hut. Come on in. Apologize. Just a humble abode. Please drink, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you. Sorry to interrupt your time.
What's bringing you here? I wonder.
Sorcerer, my country in the middle of the drought. My people are having a hard time dealing with it, and I have no way out. Please, do you have any way of dealing with it?
Oh. Your Majesty, there are instructions that will get the matter out of Your Majesty's land. Clue will appear soon through the princess' dream.
Oh, magic source. I will ask my daughter. And thank you for your help.
You're welcome, sir.
The king left the house of sorcerer. Upon reaching his kingdom, the king went to see his daughter.
Dear my daughter, I have met the sorcerer that I told you about. She said the clue, a solution to this country's problem will come in your dream. Don't you dream about it?
Sorry, Dad, I haven't had that dream. But how good is it if the drought is left to God?
True is what you say, my daughter. My apologies. I'm fully aware of what I'm supposed to do.
Night fell, the princess fell asleep in her private room. While sleeping, the princess dreamed of meeting her mother.
My mom?
My daughter, what this country is going through will end soon.
if there is a girl who is willing to make sacrifices and want to throw herself into the sea.
Dad? Dad?
What's happening, my daughter?
Dad, I had a dream. In the dream, I meet mother. Mother say that the difficulty the country will end soon, when a girl is willing to sacrifice herself and go into the sea.
If so, that let us make announcement to the people of this matter. I will also arrange a contest for a girl who wants to sacrifice herself for this kingdom.
The next day, the king kept his word. The king gathered his people and asked who would sacrifice according to the dream his daughter had.
Oh, my people, there is any who willing to volunteer to fulfill this legacy?
Please forgive me, Dad. I'm willing to sacrifice for the prosperity of all the people in the country.
Don't, my daughter. You are the only family that I have. You yourself will go on leading this kingdom in the future.
No, Dad. I should sacrifice for the people. Perhaps it is only my destiny.
Alright, my daughter. Then you resolve. Then tonight we will head to seaside.
Night came, and the king, princess, and people were on the precipice.
My daughter, are you serious about this?
Sorry, Dad. Please let me go and forgive my mistake.
My daughter! No! Okay, my people. Let us go up.
When the king arrived at the palace, he went to hall. At the time, the king heard an uncanny voice. Go to the shore and meet your daughter.
Dian, gather the people.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My people, Let us return to the shore. There is a voice telling me I should be there.
The king and the people went to the seaside and found the princess there.
Kilitani? Oh, God, thanks. My daughter. You saved my daughter. What? Bring my daughter here. My daughter. Ah, you healthy? No, come home.
The king was overjoyed, and the entourage returned to the palace. The problem is solved, so the life is and prosperity.